This is a project working with 500 children from 8 different schools and 17 groups altogether. It's our VE Day Schools project, using that kind of immersive storytelling to engage the students, especially when there's different ways of learning. They're working over 8 weeks with different facilitators, and a project like this will leave lasting memories. It will develop their confidence, support their sort of mental health and well-being. So it really is a project that showcases all of those things and brings them together.
They'll all be focusing on something different. Somebody's looking at evacuees, someone's looking at Bletchley Park, someone's looking at family life, someone's looking at the parties, and how that was all relevant. All this creative flair coming together for the final performance on Friday the 2nd of May.
We've got a group of children together and they're thoroughly enjoying their first activity, looking at being evacuated.
They're really engaged with Stuart in there and the team, and they're getting really, really involved.
We learn about what happened in the past. Evacuees had to go on the train all the way to the countryside. They had to go somewhere safe.
Any opportunity we get to bring the learn to life for the children, we grasp at. Getting the children up out of their seats and really putting them into the position of those people during World War II just gets them to view it in a bit of a different perspective.
Well, we've been learning about a VE Day and like what food, I guess, like they've rationed.
It was good to imagine being them, because it must have been really good news for them at the time. They were really happy.
To make sure that the project was multi-generational, we went into a variety of different care homes and care groups, different settings, to really ensure that everybody was connected to the project.
I think what we'd like people to get out of this project is to go on a journey down memory lane.
When we put on the Churchill speech at the beginning, I heard a couple of people saying, I remember this. So yeah, that's really nice.
We want to entertain people, we want to make people laugh, we want to make people cry and make people think.
So in the school today, the first class we were working on things to do with the air raid shelters and air raid wardens. And then the second class, it's all about the home front. So the land girls and the home guards.
We're doing some dances and performances to go to the Arboretum.
It's good to learn about the past. It's actually really fun because you get to use expression and stuff, and you get to shout as loud as you can.
The first class are looking at breaking news that war has started. So we're setting the scene for the whole performance. And then the second class are working on what the children would have done if they hadn't been evacuated. So looking at the National Salvage campaign, looking at recycling rubbish and what that meant for the bigger picture.
We've been knocking the spoons on our rubbish to make sound.
I just think our dance is really good and we've worked really hard on it. It is the 80th anniversary and we are celebrating it to show our love towards Britain and how grateful we are.
I'm feeling emotional every time I watch them run it. I'm so, so proud of them.
It's a huge thing. 500 kids in a 90-minute performance. It's massive. They should hopefully come away feeling really, really proud.
I'm feeling nervous, but actually excited. Really excited.
I love performing. Like, it's just me.
Nervous. Same. Yeah, it's gonna be fun though. I'll try my best.
Really confident I'm going to do well and hopefully make the school proud.
I think it's going to be a really exciting opportunity to see all of the schools together. I think it's really something to see a young person understand that sort of key moment in history, hear them singing the songs, doing the dances and really proud of their performance. So I'm really looking forward to today's performance. You know, history isn't just about being sat in the classroom and learning facts. By doing it this way, they've really felt it and felt the history of it.
I think they understand that it's that remembrance and that respect and giving that time to think about those people who, you know, made sacrifices, made, you know, the greatest sacrifice as well.
I feel like it's a really big thing for some people that like survived in the war, like lost like loved ones in it.
And we've done the Churchill part.
Nervous and intrigued. If people didn't know that it happened, it'd be sad because all them people that have risked their lives and didn't come back, they would have died for nothing.
Celebrate the people who lost their lives. Remember, so we can remember them all.
Beyond words, I think everything went absolutely fantastic. The Bostin Creative team, all of the facilitators, and it was just so lovely to see all of the young people with smiles on their faces, waving their flags and just feeling really proud of the work that they've done.
So by bringing children onto site, they can engage with the stories and get their curiosity sparked, which gets them engaged and involved and thinking about what we can learn from what happened 80 years ago, and indeed the stories behind all of our memorials, and take that forward into thinking about the future that they're going to create for us all.
The way each group sort of interpreted World War II in a different way, creating that sort of narrative all the way through. And the children were so clearly invested in it, all the weeks and weeks of hard work coming together. So I think just that multi-layered storytelling approach was what really stood out.
What I really want the children to take away from this is the memories and the legacy. So I want them to go home, share with their friends and family all of the things that they've learned and they've done today.
You know, the next time there's an anniversary for VE Day, they will always know that they stood here and performed.
I want them to look back in 10 years' time and think, I went to the National Memorial Arboretum on VE Day 80 and this is how we celebrated, and I think those memories will last a lifetime.